Okay, so we've made it to the last section of the album Nostradamus by Judas Priest. We're on track number 8 on disc 2. It's called Calm Before the Storm. Let's jump in. Interesting picking. That wah.
Always tried to keep the faith and held my head up high. I stood against those times of fear and held on to my pride. I never lost the will to live, and this can't be denied. In the calm before the storm.
Wow. Okay, the storm is coming, but this is the calm before the storm. And it was just so interesting to listen to the guitar picking on this one. I could just listen to it all day, the little journey it took me on. It was melodic at times. There were times it sounded badass. It sounded cool. They added that little wah at the start. Very interesting track. But if this is the calm, I'm interested to see the storm. Next track is track number 9, the title track, Nostradamus himself. So let's check it out. Hell yeah, there's the storm. Getting strong like painkiller vibes from this one. But let's talk about the way it opened. You guys told me, I seen in the comments for a while now, even before I did this album, to say wait till Nostradamus and you'll really hear Rob Halford do some operatic style vocals, and I think I just heard it. On disc one, there was a passage that wasn't in English. I don't know if it was Latin or Italian. It was like close to Italian, I think. And I think he's doing it again here at the start. But very versatile, very interesting. But then the song hit and blew me away ever since with its energy and its power. It's heavy, it's fast. I'm like, this is what I want right now. Awesome stuff.
Tame the beast, they send to kill. The congregation never broke my will. Nostradamus, Nostradamus, he has overcome. He can take the throne. Nostradamus, Nostradamus is avenged. Nostradamus, our salvation. Nostradamus, he's avenged. I walk through fire to justify.
I love the mix of like this heavy metal verse, but you got like some thrash elements in there too. Like I said, I just love the energy this track is putting off, and the guitar riffs are juicy, man. They're so good.
Inquisitions all condemned to die. Nostradamus, adversity on which I thrive, destroys the altered, now a vilified. Nostradamus, he has seized the day. He is here to stay. Nostradamus, indication. Nostradamus.
It's interesting. We got two sections here, Nostradamus, where they say his name, but the two sections are very different from each other. The way he delivers those lines, so it's almost like two choruses here. It feels.
Is avenged. Nostradamus, our salvation. Nostradamus, he's
Can't make a more badass entrance to that with the speedy guitars and the scream. So damn good. Halftime. Now that was a badass track. That's why it was the title track, I guess. Just so damn good. The guitar work in that was insane. Not just the solo either. The solos were friggin' out of this world. No wonder the last few songs were kind of calmer with their solos. They were saving it for this one. They couldn't have gotten any crazier than what they did. They were just absolutely insane, banging. Yeah, this is the best track for me so far on disc 2. We only got one left, and possibly the best track out of all 23 songs. It's that good. It's just full of energy, just so kick-ass. So many sections were cool. You got screams, you got double foot pedals going off. Everybody is at the top of their game, full of energy, just so fun to listen to. So definitely a standout track for me. And we only got one track left. Track number 10, the last track on disc 2. It's called Future of Mankind, so we might as well get into it. Heavy, nasty riffs. I love when they trick me like that. The way the song opened, I'm like, okay, I thought it was going in one direction, kind of slower, kind of mid-tempo track. I was like, it's okay. And then it hit with the filthy, nasty riffs, got heavy. And it seems to be talking about after Nostradamus is dead, like his legacy lives on. People are still looking into his prophecies to this day, like even in 2024, right? So I imagine that's what Future of the Mankind is all about from the little bit of lyrics I heard so far. Anyway, very cool. I love it when it's unexpected like that.
They live when I am gone. The wisdom of the wise eternally endure. My legacy survives, so you can rest assured. The secret treasures here. Make of them what you will. I see you, I feel you, I hear you as my life evolves. These visions of the world created in my mind, I made them all begin. The future of mankind reveals what must become, manifest through time. Across the road we come into infinity.
It's such a dark and heavy groove. Ooh, sounds so cool.
My quest has now been won. I found my destiny. The darkness brings me home, rewarding me with peace. I see you, I feel you, I hear you as my life evolves.
wanted to pause it a little earlier, but I'm like, damn, I remember this part from a little earlier, and it's already catchy. That's why I'm already liking it. Um, what was I gonna say now? Now I lost my train of thought of what I was actually gonna say. But damn, just a really fun song to listen to. It'll come back to me. I'll just keep listening. Oh, now I remember. I just want to say how I like, again, how versatile the song is too. It's not just resorting to your standard instruments. I'll throw in some symphonic elements, some piano, some keys, everything they need, right, to give them the mood and the feel that they want. And a lot of times when those symphonic elements come in, it almost gives it a cinematic feel, like, ooh, this would be good like in a film in a certain section. Just my thoughts. Okay, we gotta talk about that. I almost thought we were gonna get a Hangar 18 scenario where it was this rhythm then solo, rhythm then solo. It was doing that a little bit, but I absolutely loved the songwriting in that section. Just such good phrasing and everything. Starting off that lick that they kept bringing back, that the two guitars kept doing and kind of harmonizing. I love that they just kept bringing that back like multiple times before the solo, after the first solo, after the second solo, and when it did it the last time, it had some symphonic backing there, just really oomping it, making it bigger. The solos, I like both of them. They both sound really cool. They both start off like more melodic, but as they went on, they start shredding like crazy. And finally, the rhythm section behind all of that had some really good bass. I haven't mentioned Ian Hill and his bass that often. Sorry about that. He's always there, but he really stuck out here in the best way possible in the rhythm section. Loved it. This is possibly the second best track on the album. It's very good, man. The last two, they're going out with a bang.
Shall pass. We all know that it must. For nothing ever lasts. We all return to dust. I beg you not to mourn, as I will never die. I see you. I feel you. I hear you. As my life dissolves, visions of the world created in my mind, I made them all begin.
So good.
The future
Again, I love how this song just keeps surprising me nonstop. This section is so goddamn heavy, man. It's not fast, but it's oh, it got such grit to it. I love it. Stando track. And that was the quick life and death of our man Nostradamus. That was the song Future of Mankind, and wow. What a way to end the album on two incredibly insane tracks. Two of my favorite tracks on disc 2, that's for sure. And disc 1, looking at it, I think Persecution was my favorite, with Death and Revelations not far behind. Definitely some bangers out of these 23 tracks. And although I didn't like every single track as much as I did this one, uh, I respect this album just for the sheer amount of talent they have for putting this together, all the research they had to do, the songwriting, the amount of instruments used, where to put in the symphonic elements. Like, there's so much to go into here, so much thought. So even if you don't like this album, you can't help but appreciate it. And they were trying to do something different at least. And they definitely had an experiment on their hands. Was it successful? I think so. Like I said, I don't like every track, but I feel like they still tell the story quite well, and that's what it was more meant for. And yeah, there is definitely some bangers on here. This one was just so damn cool, man. Heavy riffs, but always groovy. Cool solos, cool licks and harmonies and everything in there. Catchy vocals. It had it all. So this was definitely a standout track on the album as well. And there you have it. That's the end of Nostradamus. What a record, man. Like I said, it's quite an accomplishment. It's just too bad that the band never got to perform this live as a whole, or the way they intended to do it, but it just never happened. It's unfortunate. But I'm interested on going back through this album a few times and seeing what I really think about it, because first time listening, it's hard to pick up everything. And, some things are going to become more clear, I'm sure, on the second and third listen. So yeah, where does this stack up against the rest? We'll find out whenever I rank the albums. We only got one left, Redeemer of Souls, I believe. I've already reacted to Firepower, and I know the brand new album. I listened to it day one when it came out, and it's fabulous. So find out where those rank too. But yeah, one album left after this, so stay tuned for that one. And it's going to be interesting because I never heard anybody ever talk about Redeemer of Souls. It seems like a pretty overlooked album, or possibly just bland or something. I don't know. I never heard any tracks on there, so it's going to be interesting to hear that one. But until next time, guys, I will return. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you have a good one, and take her easy.